The 2004 Wimbledon ladies final saw the arrival of a new star on centre court. Russia's Maria Sharapova was just 17 and seeded 13th as she made her first appearance in a Grand Slam final. Facing her, 22-year-old American Serena Williams, the defending champion, #1 seed, and very much the favourite going into the match. Sharapova had defeated former champion Lindsay Davenport in her semi-final, but having made it this far, could she now find a way to remove Williams from the Wimbledon throne? We pick up the action in the first set. Williams is serving at 1-2. Your commentators, David Mercer, John McEnroe and Tracy Austin.
Defense to stay in the point.
Absolutely incredible. From about 10-12 feet behind the baseline. She's 6 feet tall, great range, whips over that ball, finds the line.
People have talked about how hard she's worked from such a young age. At Bolletari's at about 7 years of age, and she looks to be quite physically mature and fit at only 17. And at 6 feet, she does cover a lot of ground. Points like she just played will give her a certain jolt of adrenaline. We're right next to Serena over here in the box, and you just can't tell where she's going to serve that ball. She can slice it out to Sharapova's forehand, or she just powers it right up the center of the court.
John, you talked about her maturity. I mean, her demeanor out there is for someone seems much older than 17. When she moved to Florida with her dad, her mom had to stay back in Russia for 2 years, couldn't get a visa, and the dad was working, so Maria most of the time by herself. Didn't speak English. Learned English after 4 months, but just think about that. You know, young seven-year-old kid in the United States, most of the time by herself, not speaking the language. That's why she's so tough.
The first break point is Sharapova's.
30-14. Sharapova leads 3-1, first set.
Well, this was the uncertainty we saw from Serena when she had those couple set points serving in the first set against Amelie Mauresmo, and suddenly found herself down a set and a break, and she's not playing with the confidence we normally see. There's another two-handed forehand return. That to me is when you're not sure of yourself. I don't think I've ever seen her do that. Maybe one other time in one other match she did that, but this is already twice in this match.
I've seen her do it a few times, but it's definitely not normal. That last forehand, she completely pulled up and was on her back foot. Sharapova pulled up on that forehand. And to me, that's a sign of tension. I mean, and that's normal tension to have out here.
Well, she is human, I guess, because she had a great run there for a couple of games to take this early 3-1 lead. She actually overran that ball. I think she's so excited right now to be up here against the defending champion. The wind does not seem to be affecting her in the slightest.
30-15.
Nor the occasion.
80% of first serves in for Sharapova, and she's not exactly dollying them down.
Big second serve from Sharapova, 102 miles per hour. And that's what she really stepped up in mid-second set against Davenport. Put a little more on that second serve, knowing that Davenport was going to take a risk on the return, and there Serena tried to, but hit it long.
And again, she's just not reading Sharapova's serve.
Sharapova leads 4-1, first set.
We rejoin the action with Sharapova having broken again and now serving for the set.
Love 15.
Just really have so much confidence in Sharapova's demeanor. And she just, you know, she was asked actually at Bollettieri's when she was young. Venus and Serena were there practicing, and she said, well, did you go watch them? And she said, no, I had my work to do. You know, she's just not in awe of anybody.
She sure doesn't look like it the way she's playing right now.
With that forehand, the point of contact for Serena is kind of parallel to her back hip, and it really needs to be parallel with her front hip. She kind of pulls it. See how far behind it is?
Ah. 15-13.
Couldn't have been this easy, surely. Still up 5-1, but now down a couple break points.
You made a great point, John, earlier, that Serena has to make her win it. You know, don't give those free points away, even if you have to pull back just a touch.
Nothing obviously can be done about that. Luck going Sharapova's way. And she says, why didn't that ball go over for me there? Clip the tip and bounce back on Serena's side.
Deuce. Advantage, Miss Williams.
That's another reason why it's tougher to be aggressive mentally, is because there are some bad, as firm as these courts are these days, there are some bad hops. Rough hop for Serena there.
She saved
Advantage,
3
Sharapova.
break points, and now it's set point.
Deuce.
In this game, when they've made the errors, they've both come off that forehand side for both players.
When you say come off, Tracy, just explain that.
Well, the errors have come off the forehand side, and they've both come off the ball, come up too much. Big serve. Got to continue to drive through the ball right behind it.
Advantage, Miss Sharapova.
Especially on this court where the ball's skidding and staying low. They need to finish their shot back to where they want to hit the ball, not jerk up.
What a response by the champion to save the second set point.
Deuce.
A little more pace on this shot. A little more racket head speed, and the grunt louder as well. Ooh, just clips the line.
Advantage, Miss Sharapova. Deuce.
Tracy, are these the first signs of nerves from Maria?
They are. The first time this game. Double fault. 3 errors off that forehand side. Just before that, in a total zone. When you say that, the ball looks bigger than it is. Everything seems to go in slow motion. Everything's just easier. You feel that good about hitting your shots.
And second serve.
Good part is that Serena certainly hasn't been serving her best, and she's still up 5-1, another break to spare, so she's obviously in a great position this first set. And that would feel awfully good to get tight and yet still win the set
Advantage, Miss
6-1.
Sharapova.
Having taken the first set, Sharapova found Williams a sterner proposition in the second. We pick it up with the pair locked at 4 games all. Williams to serve.
Love.
You forget a couple seconds ago that she had missed the return by a wide margin. She just comes right back.
Cuts the angle off and moves towards the net to attack that return. Oh, don't wake her
up. 15-13.
Well, it's certainly dreamlike tennis.
Again, Sharapova steps in, just gives it a ride. Depth and the pace too much and incredible. A couple seconds ago, I thought we were headed for a third set at 4-2, and now she's got a chance to break here and perhaps serve for the match. She thought that was going to go in the net. It's one of the few times in this match she wasn't prepared to hit the next shot.
30-14. Deuce.
Great champions don't lie down, they fight.
That was two big
Miss
steps
Sharapova.
to get to that ball instead of a couple of little steps to get on better balance. And that's nerves, feet betraying her.
We didn't see the toughest part of this rally. That was an incredible effort by Serena to run down a couple of those balls. I mean, how she found a way to win that point. That was the play of a champion.
Advantage, Miss Williams.
Sensational is an overused word in sports commentary, but that was.
All you have to do is listen to the crowd.
Understandable that Dad's getting a little excited.
Advantage, Miss Williams.
That was it. We've seen the power, that's for sure, but also the feel.
Great anticipation, but then to be there and to
Yes.
execute is another thing.
Thank you.
Sharapova gave her a little fake like she was going to move to the forehand and stayed on the backhand side, and Serena hit it back to her. The shot she's normally pretty consistent with, that backhand volley, let her down there. This is turning into quite an amazing game. 4-all in the second.
She's put it wide after the slip. And Sharapova will serve for the title.
Miss Sharapova leads 5 games to 4 second sets.
That game had everything.
Sharapova appeared to have all the answers, but could she close out the match? Leading 5-4 in the second, the Russian just needed to hold serve to take the title.
Love 15.
That is the way you want to start off a game you need to stay alive in the Wimbledon final. It's probably one of her slowest first serves of the day. She just turns around though. Forget about that. I'll hit an ace.
15-all.
It's another serve that clipped the line. Serena wants the call, but it looked like the proverbial chalk flew up from
30-15.
where we are.
Plumb on it.
Wait, please.
Two championship points for 17-year-old Maria Sharapova.
Thank you. Thank you. Net for serve.
She's got to do the climb.
Well, that's a requirement now. What her and her parents have been through. He's running to her.
A fabulous performance of power and poise from Maria Sharapova to upset the defending champion. Williams would have to wait a while before bouncing back to win Wimbledon again in 2009 and 2010. The Russian had swept to her first Grand Slam title at her favourite tournament. Sharapova has since added the US and Australian Open titles to her name, but her breakthrough year was 2004 when she dethroned a champion to claim the Wimbledon crown in such stunning style.
I mean, Serena, I had to take this away from you for 1 year. I'm sorry. I know there are going to be so many more moments where we're going to play, and I'm sure we're going to be here one more time and hopefully many more times in other Grand Slams and fight for the trophy. So thank you for giving me a tough match, but I'm sorry I had to win today.
She could barely believe it, but her dream had come true.